Alabama Bass Trail Television, highlighting the best of the Alabama Bass Trails Tournament Series.
Hello and welcome to Alabama Bass Trail TV. I'm your host, John Byrne. You know, the season is moving right along as we continue to follow the North and South divisions on their way to the Alabama Bass Trail 2016 Championship in the pursuit of the Angler of the Year title in each division. This week, we highlight the fourth stop of the North Division on Neely Henry Lake. Let's head to Gadsden, Alabama, and join Robbie Floyd and Kay Donaldson Lakeside at beautiful Coosa Landing to set up today's tournament.
As we're heading toward the home stretch here of the Alabama Bass Trail North Division, this is stop number 4 of 5. There are teams out there that really need to get a push, Kay, heading towards that team championship if they're going to make it.
I think anyone sitting outside the 100th place in points really is going to have to change some things up. They're going to have to change their strategy, and they're really going to have to swing for the fences because time is running out. And
as far as the conditions go, we saw a lot of guys catching fish in pre-fish. Practice is one thing, game day is another.
Conditions are totally changing for today. I mean, I know a lot of the guys out here in these boats are wishing that some cloud cover would come in because that's what they've seen during practice. Not sure that's going to happen today.
No question. Somebody's going to catch them. The big question is who? Something you'll be seeing a little different today later on. The guy who's going to be coming across the stage weighing the fish, Timmy Horton, Alabama's own Bassmaster Elite Series angler. He's going to be the MC this afternoon.
The teams gathered Friday evening at the Gadsden Convention Hall to check in and register for Saturday's tournament. There, the anglers were able to check out the products from vendors, get direction, and have any questions answered before blastoff. The field was set, and it was time for blastoff. Coosa Landing on Neely Henry Lake is managed by the Gadsden Parks and Recreation Department. It's a great facility with good boat ramp access, plenty of parking, and a terrific venue for today's event. Neely Henry is well known as one of the premier bass fisheries in the state. Operated by Alabama Power, the lake is due to the development of the Coosa River that includes other popular fishing opportunities like Weiss and Logan Martin, destinations on the Alabama Bass Trail as well. Let's head out on the water now with our Alabama Bass Trails angler and tour guide, Jared Traylor.
Well, we're on Neely Henry this morning. It's part of the Coosa River chain. It's a lot of overcast this morning, so the water temperature is warmed up. Most of the fish are they're off post-spawn. Seems like the best place to start would be up shallow in the grass with something top water. It's a really good river to fish. There's a lot of the fish are really driven by the current. There's a lot of big spots in this river and real fun to catch. When the dam starts running generator, then the fish will start feeding and they'll turn on. So. Their feeding is really driven by current here.
Jared has been on this water for 25 or more years and has seen some changes beyond the expected seasonal ones.
The last couple of years, you should come down here, and even a tournament this size, if you weighed in, if you had 15, 17 pounds, you were definitely in the money, but you were in the running to win it, but not anymore. It's taking 20, 22 pounds to win them down here now.
We'll see what these anglers will do today later during the weigh-in. But it looks like the day is set. Recent rains and an overcast morning will definitely affect the plans these anglers have made in practice. Changing conditions always call for changing strategies. We pulled up on Larry Pierce and Richard Bass working some soft plastics around some docks. They're off to a good start for sure, and was proud to share this one with our own camera.
Usually a good indicator of a good pier to fish, you see they got a light right there shining down on the water. That tells you that they come out here and fish at night, and that whoever owns that pier comes out here and fishes. So they've probably got something in the water, a Christmas tree, something like that there too to attract fish.
Larry told us they pulled 4 keepers from this spot early this morning. Definitely the right strategy for them so far. And here's number 5. But he's too close to call to make the team for this tournament. And sometimes fishing can be a dangerous sport. Incoming! Hey, it's happened to all of us at one time or another. Here's Kenneth Grover and his son Preston. Looks like they're fishing a channel ledge. This father and son team are coming off a second-place finish at the last tournament on Pickwick, weighing in a sack there of 20.80, including a big fish of 7.66 pounds. Let's see how they're doing today on Neely Henry.
Well, we got 3, but they're little. They really won't do us any good.
Just practice.
Well, he's caught all 3 of them, so once again, he's on fire, and I'm just netting him for him. okay. If you'll keep doing that all day, I'm just fine with it.
I'm good with that, right?
There's plenty more straight ahead on the Alabama Bass Trail's Northern Division here on Neely Henry Lake. We'll be right back.
Alabama Bass Trail TV is brought to you by Bill Penny Toyota, by Phoenix Boats, and by Wind Creek Resorts.
Greg Hackney, 2014 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Aaron Martins, 2013 and 2015 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. What else do these guys have in common? Phoenix Boats. The last 3 Bassmaster Angler of the Year titles were won out of Phoenix Boats. Coincidence? We think not. Phoenix Boats. Our passion for fishing is obvious.
So our mission statement here at Bill Penny Motor Company is to enrich the lives of our employees and our customers and the communities we serve. And it really begins and ends with people. It started with that kind of philosophy with my granddad and went through my dad. Growing up around the business, I remember being just a kid washing cars and meeting these customers. Now I'm a grown adult and they get to buy vehicles from us and hopefully serve their next of kin for generations to come. For the whole story, visit us at BillPennyToyota.com, where people always come first.
Lights are dazzling, shining bright. The busy hum permeates the air. It's electric. With a dash of spice, you kick up the heat until you're spinning, twirling on your feet. Sweat it out. The thrill of the game, the high of the night. The sizzle of temptation, the intoxication of sensation, and just like that, it's another ending to your glorious, hot Alabama nights. Wind Creek Casino and Hotel in Montgomery or Wetumpka. Find your winning moment.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Because now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
You've witnessed the action, the thrill, and the competition of the Alabama Bass Trail. Isn't it time you got involved? Coming in 2017, over $47,000 paid out for each event. No entry fee championship, 85 grand up for grabs, including a new Phoenix. More than $500,000 in cash and prizes. Now's your chance to hook your share. Sign up now by logging on to alabamabasstrail.org. The Alabama Bass Trail Tournament Series, presented by Phoenix Bass Boats.
Little Bridge Marina is a stop you don't want to miss. Located in Rainbow City, right on Neely Henry Lake and the Coosa River, all the amenities a fisherman or boater would ever need is right at hand, such as ample parking, launch ramp space, restroom, a full-service fuel dock, covered deck, open patio, big screen TVs, restaurant with indoor and outdoor seating, bar, music, and a private venue and on-site and off-site catering is available. Oh, and check out Local Joe's inside the marina for some of the best barbecue around. Another great attraction while in the Gadsden area is Nakalula State Park. Learn about the pioneers that lived in this area and their way of life at the Pioneer Village. Ride the train, visit the animal park, play some mini golf, and learn about the legend of Princess Nakalula. Find out more at cityofgadsden.com. Just before the break, we were watching Northern Division angler Kenneth Grover and his son Preston working the edge of a channel.
If they do get a bite, it's going to be something good. And that's the difference, being patient enough to just stay focused out here versus, just beating the bank.
We'll see if their patience pays off at weigh-in time. With a light rain beginning, we pulled up on a team of Tony Quick and Brandon Woods. They are throwing what looks to be a frog, and Brandon is working a buzzbait in some grass, shallow. They doubled up on a couple of 3-pounders just a few minutes before we pulled up.
It's a pretty good one.
Nice. Yeah, we can get 3 more of them. We'll get one in there, it's about 12 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to call him. You need to call him before the day's over.
I hope so.
Did y'all pull them both out of the grass?
Pardon?
Did y'all pull both of them out of the grass?
Wasn't long before their strategy paid off again.
Here he is.
That's a good one.
Bring him up. We'll bring him, try to get him around.
Don't risk losing him because of us. You just get him in the boat.
Come on.
Nah, that's a decent one. Ooh, man. Now I really want to fish. I really want to cast now instead of watch.
It ain't like that. We just never now and then.
Oh, I know, but still. That's got a fat belly on him.
Yeah, they're good fish.
Philip and Bailey Dukes were working some grass as well, and we're off to a good start this morning.
Yeah, he put a limit in the boat this morning before I could catch a fish.
Wow. I'm always glad to operate the net if I need to.
I don't care to. It pays the same, you know?
That's right. If it puts fish in the boat.
He gets deep. Look what a bowl.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The weather conditions kept the teams on their toes, continually changing from sunshine one minute, cloud cover the next, and the wind picked up as the day went on. This team looked like they were fishing a little deeper.
We've seen a lot of people in grass, but not anything real of good size, so. And they may just be fishing the rocks.
We'll find out which strategy was right as we head to the weigh-in stage right after this.
Alabama Bass Trail TV is sponsored by Sweet Home Alabama, by Garmin, and by Academy Sports.
I'm freezing.
Well, I told you to bring a warmer jacket.
When?
Every day since you could walk. Now I just say it with my eyes, like...
Folks, Park Ranger Mark.
Sup, bro? Hey, Forest Cop.
You're taking up a lot of space. I'm gonna need you to move a vehicle.
Todd, load the four-wheeler into the truck.
That's like bundling, because Progressive can bundle your boat, ATV, and RV with your truck to save you money. Don't talk to her. She has rabies.
Rabies was created by the government. Look it up. Who are you people?
Yay, Grandpa's still alive.
I don't want to buy any cookies, little girl.
It's time to take a road trip.
Alabama's got 100 road trips, and some of the best are outdoors, like a trip to Lake Gunnersville. First stop on the Alabama Bass Trail. Catch anything? Nice. Or head to the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. 468 holes of golf heaven. What's the time say?
Best public golf on the planet.
Alabama's got 100 road trips. Plan yours at alabama.travel.
Which one you gonna take?
A morning of clouds, a little rain, then bright sunshine, and a little wind, the ABT anglers battled it all day today. Wyatt Burkhalter and John Holder found some nice bass from the look of what they are putting in the sack. They told us they worked a buzzbait in the grass most all day long, and from the looks of it, they should go home with a check today for sure. We watched Tony Quick catch a nice one in some grass early this morning, just after a brief rain shower. From the looks of it, their luck stayed good all throughout the day. Kenneth and Preston's strategy of working the channel ledge brought them a limit today. We'll see how they stack up. And Philip and Bailey have a good limit, including this nice one. Let's join ABT Program Director Kay Donaldson as she introduces our special MC for today.
He has fished 200 Bassmaster tournaments. He's made 11 Bassmaster Classics. He is the only angler in the history of Bassmasters to be the Rookie of the Year and the Angler Year in the same year, and that was in 2000. He hails from our home state in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. He was kind enough to come and work with us today, so I'm going to bring Timmy Horton up to the stage, and he's going to be our MC today, so y'all give him a big round of applause.
Thank you, Kay. Come on up, Clay. I think we're about ready to get this thing started. What about you? Come on up here. Let's talk about, real quick before we get started, how many boats do we have? We've got 146 fishing today. 146, that's impressive. You know, to me, the cool thing about the Coosa River, and here on Neely Henry, you got these big spotted bass, you got the largemouth. What do you think is going to win today? Which species? I think it's going to be the spots. Spotted bass, it's going to be interesting to see. You know, you don't go to a lot of lakes where you have that kind of potential, but I'm anxious to see what we got. Are we ready to get started?
Yes, sir, we are.
All right. Let's get started.
A few teams weighed in early and set the weight to beat from the start at 14.5 pounds. Wes Davis and Roger Beach brought in a nice sack of mixed spots and largemouths, weighing in at 12.09 pounds.
Fished shallow early, then moved out the ledges and finished out a limit. Didn't catch many fish.
Keith Hanley and Justin Woodruff inched up the winning weight, bringing in 5 for 14.78 pounds. Jeff Cannon and Sean Brock had a mixed bag as well, weighing 5 for 14.62, but that big one set the stage for big bass at 5.61. Tony Blackwell and Lee Bolt have a nice 5-fish limit.
Tell me a little bit, did they come on the same thing, Lee? Was it something a little different or what?
All come on the same bait, with the exception of one we caught on spinnerbait.
All right, now, you guys swimming and jigging the grass, or what'd you have going?
That's what we was doing, swimming, jigging, and shallow grass.
You know, we had a tournament at Lake Dardanelle about 10 or 12 years ago, and it was funny because all the Alabama guys did real good in that tournament. But I would say this lake is probably where that started more than anything. Would you say that?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
All throughout the day, did you cull a lot? I mean, give me a little bit here. You guys are leaders. We got to have something.
We didn't get a whole lot of bites. You know, there were few and far between, but the ones we were getting was decent bites.
Well, that was 2 great largemouth, man. Congratulations. Y'all stick around, okay?
Cliff Williams and Jamie Lloyd take over the lead with this nice, consistent 5-fish sack.
Heck of a sack of fish right there. Just all cookie cutters. When you see a bag of fish like that, that's impressive to me because you guys did not have a big fish. Tell me about your day.
We just scrambled around, caught 5 on the jig.
Now let me tell you, when I'm fishing a multi-day tournament, which we fish a lot of, and I see a bag like that, I'm worried about that person. Because y'all were on them. I mean, y'all didn't have any little fish. Did you cull many though?
Yeah, we caught about 4 or 5.
Brothers Benji and Jonathan Seaborn had a good day as well, bringing in 12.89 pounds.
Here, tell me about your day.
Oh, it was good. We caught probably 40 keepers, probably 50 fish. Lake's full of fish.
50 fish, that's it. But I gotta ask you two a question, all right? So like, I'm out fishing with somebody and I know them pretty good. I get on them a little bit if they lose a big one, but when your brother loses a big one, you can probably say a little bit more to him. You guys give each other a hard time?
No, not really.
Don't lie to me.
It's happened. We've lost boats before.
At Gunnersville, he flipped one back in the lake about 4 pounds and then lost another 4-pounder. So, you know, it just...
Y'all won't talk about that at Thanksgiving at all, will you?
Well, no, it happens.
15.51 pounds is the weight to beat from Lloyd and Williams. And there's more from the weigh-in stage when Alabama Bass Trail TV returns.
Alabama Bass Trail TV is presented in part by Bill Penny Toyota, official truck of the Alabama Bass Trail, by Sweet Home Alabama, Alabama's official travel guide, alabama.travel, and by Phoenix Boats. Experience the Phoenix difference.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Because now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
Greg Hackney, 2014 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Aaron Martins, 2013 and 2015 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. What else do these guys have in common? Phoenix Boats. The last 3 Bassmaster Angler of the Year titles were won out of Phoenix Boats. Coincidence? We think not. Phoenix Boats. Our passion for fishing is obvious.
So our mission statement here at Bill Penny Motor Company is to enrich the lives of our employees and our customers and the communities we serve. And it really begins and ends with people. It started with that kind of philosophy with my granddad and went through my dad. Growing up around the business, I remember being just a kid washing cars and meeting these customers. Now I'm a grown adult and they get to buy vehicles from us and hopefully serve their next of kin for generations to come. For the whole story, visit us at BillPennyToyota.com, where people always come first.
Lights are dazzling, shining bright. The busy hum permeates the air. It's electric. With a dash of spice, you kick up the heat until you're spinning, twirling on your feet. Sweat it out. The thrill of the game, the high of the night. The sizzle of temptation, the intoxication of sensation, and just like that, it's another ending to your glorious, hot Alabama nights. Wing Creek Casino and Hotel in Montgomery or Wetumpka. Find your winning moment.
Thought I told you to stay off our turf.
And what would you know about turf, Skipper?
Let's end this here and now. Let's dance.
Whoa there! Progressive covers boats and RVs, okay? Plenty of policies to go around.
Oh, I'm the bad guy.
You threw a fish at us, so...
Yeah.
Coverage for land and sea. Now that's Progressive.
The theme so far of this tournament is everybody seems to be catching a limit. But not unusual, the quality has been few and far between. Let's go back to Timmy Horton.
Oh yeah, we had a great day. We caught probably 30 fish. This is what it looks like when you don't have a big bite.
Hey, 8.67, but when you're catching them like that on the Coosa River, you're doing the right thing. Because on this lake, you can win in a foot of water, you can go out in 10, 12 and win. How'd you guys fish today? What was your pattern?
We fished offshore transition areas from like 6 to 12 feet, shell beds.
You like hooked up on them schools the way I am, ain't you?
Yeah, I mean, this week, I'm not gonna lie, we could catch about 18, 20 pounds every day. And then today, nothing.
Early in the show, we watched Larry Pierce and Richard Bass flipping docks. That strategy brought them a limit worth 13.97 pounds and a big fish of 4.86. Another impressive bag was weighed in by Bill Mayo and Walt Roberts.
We caught them all real shallow in the grass, and most of them on top, actually.
That ain't no fun at all watching them blow up on top, is it?
Not at all. Not about.
Just makes you want to quit fishing, don't it?
Oh, yeah.
Wyatt Burkhalter and John Holder weighed in at 14.88. Terry Pryor and Terrell Mann had a good day as well, weighing in their limit at 15.69.
We had a good day. Caught a lot of fish. Caught them all flipping shallow like we like to fish, so it's good.
The Dukes brought in a nice bag, coming in at 15.68, and that big fish at 5.53, just shy of taking the big fish lead.
All right, we got Lee Pitts and Steve Engel with a 5-fish limit. You have a big time?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody talk to you. I ain't gonna talk to you.
Hey, get him. He's your buddy.
Oh, man. What was the total? Oh, my goodness. Look at here, guys. 18.12. We got a new leader. Y'all didn't know Toby Keith fished this tournament trail, did you? And the team of Lee Pitts and Steve Engel is going to come in with 18 pounds.
Well, I tell you what, we were due for a good tournament, and we really had a great day. Caught a lot of fish. I can't say enough about Neely Henry. Man, it's a great fishery. We probably caught 35 or 40 fish today, and all good, healthy fish. We just had a hard time really getting a big bite.
Not long after that, Damian Willis and Mark Stewart brought in a nice limit, taking over second place behind Lee Pitts and Steve Engel.
Were you guys around the weed bed docks? What were you doing this morning?
Mainly weeds and docks, boats, wood, just flipping and frogging a little bit.
The quality you had was really good. That's impressive. I mean, you guys really didn't have a kicker fish, but everything you had was really good. Got you in second place right now. Y'all stick around.
As a surprise to no one, Angler of the Year and points leader John Canada and partner Brian Roy continued their successful run, coming in with an impressive 17.65 pounds, just 1/100th from second place.
Tell me what's happening this year. What's different? I mean, what's going on? Now, I tell people all the time, when I fished statewide tournaments in Alabama, I did it for about 6 or 7 years, and I won one. Okay, and I tell people all the time, if you can compete in this state, you can compete anywhere, and you're dominating the best trail in the state. Tell me what's happening this year.
I'm still standing on a shad spawn. A lot of people don't realize I'm catching them on 1 or 2 different baits that other people aren't. We actually caught them last week on the Alabama River, early doing the same thing. I've been catching every one of them from the jig, throwing a frog, with certain colors, certain wind phases. So you know what I'm talking about.
Some more nice bags came across the stage, but no one could come close to Lee Pitts and Steve Engel's 18.12 pound sack. What were they doing to get that top weight?
Today what we're doing, we had the Jean LaRue tube, and we really kind of downsized the weight on that and let the fish get a real good look at it. We flipped docks most of the day and also went out and cranked some. We tried to get on those big spots to better us, and really we caught the same size fish out cranking as we did up shallow flipping, so we just kind of tucked in a guy of the wind and stayed with what we knew what to do.
Here's Robbie and Kay to wrap things up.
Steve Engel, Lee Pitts trying to make the team championship. They don't have to worry about moving up in points. They are guaranteed to make it now that they won this event.
You know, what's so exciting about the Alabama Bass Trail is for a team setting in around 140th in points, now they don't have to worry about it. They can kind of fish this next event with a little bit of that gorilla, and that gorilla off their shoulder. They've already made the championship, and they're moving to their home lake of Weiss Lake. So I think they're probably pretty happy with this performance.
And it also helps to have $10,000 in your back pocket as well. As Kay mentioned, the final stop of the Alabama Bass Trail North Division will be next at Weiss Lake.
A big and special thanks go out to 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier Timmy Horton for running the weigh-in stage for us today. And up next week is tournament number 5 of the Southern Division on Lake Jordan. I'm John Byrne. We'll see you next week on Alabama Bass Trail TV.
Dust off my boots, work a 10-hour shift. I'm clocking out, getting off soon. 'Cause I'm the kind of Southern man, if you can't understand, that goes fishing every afternoon. And I'm always stressing 'cause this cold corporate world keeps on pressing all these problems that I can't stand on me. So I throw out a line, kick back, unwind, and I finally think that I'm at peace. 'Cause I got